Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know, I'm using the same backdrop, 2 videos in a row, but it's so pretty. I like it. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. So back in November, I believe it was, I started using the Chanel foundation, the Chanel Ultra Tint Ultra Wear Flawless Foundation, and when I tell you it was like just heaven sent, it was so nice. It was matte, it stayed on all day, it was amazing. So I started using that in November, and about a week later I had the worst reaction on my face. It's something I've never seen before. I had all types of little bumps and I was like, oh, it'll probably go away in a couple days, and it took 3 weeks for it to go away. So during that 3 weeks I still filmed. Did I film? I don't think I was filming as much, and when I was filming it was like from far away, but it was just like the worst reaction ever. When I found out it was a foundation, really the foundation was the only, this is it right here, the foundation was the only thing that I changed in my whole like skincare makeup routine, so I stopped using it. It went away. 3 weeks later, I tried the Tatcha skincare and it happened again. Like I had the reaction again. And when I Googled it, it said contact dermatitis, and I was like, okay, this looks like what's going on. So I stopped using the Tatcha product, and then a few weeks later, which was like maybe 3 weeks ago, I tried a spin brush, like a Clarisonic, and I had the reaction again. So I feel like maybe there was 2 products that was irritating my skin. I feel like the Tatcha, really my skin was already sensitive, and me introducing like a new skincare was just a bad idea. But there might have been like a concealer or something that I was using that maybe had fragrance, irritated my skin as well. I'm not sure exactly what was like the second thing that really like triggered my reaction, but I know for sure the Chanel foundation is what started this whole mess. So I went to a dermatologist. I went to Dr. Lancer, who's like this big time celebrity dermatologist here in LA, and honestly, like, I'm shocked that I was even able to get in with him. But I hit him up and he said, come on in. And he told me basically what I already knew, was that I had chemical contact dermatitis. And he told me that the most common cause of that is products that have fragrance and products that have parabens, I believe. No, preservatives. So preservatives are used to, like, you know, keep like creams intact and keep them good so that they last long. It's kind of like, you know, if there's preservatives in food, it makes it last longer. Same thing in like makeup and skincare and whatnot. He was telling me those are the 2 things that people have allergic reaction to, and he told me basically just keep a journal of all the products I use every day, which I'm not gonna do. Like, that's just, come on, that's just too much work. But when you do that, it helps you like figure out exactly what's irritating your skin. So right now I'm just at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to products that I know that are fragrance free, so I don't have this terrible reaction again. And my skin is definitely like 50 times better, but it was pretty bad. I actually filmed the video, the green glossy smoky eye, and it's like you could see like my skin was just like bump everywhere. It was really just like, it was like horrific actually. And even in like a lot of my Instagram videos, you could see that my skin had a reaction. And really the reason I want to do this video is because it's pretty common to have I guess a chemical allergy to a makeup product or a cosmetic product. So I wanted people to know that, like, if this is happening to you, it's normal. But also that there's ways to treat it, and you just have to like figure out what it is that's irritating your skin. And also just like bring more awareness of fragrance in makeup products. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fragrance in a lot of makeup products, and if your skin's sensitive like mine, then maybe you should, you know, stop using them or look at the ingredients. Like, if you look at the back of any product, it'll say fragrance. Like, you'll see in the ingredient list it says fragrance, so just try and stay away from that. Also, I got a few things from Dr. Lancer and I want to share with you guys. On Snapchat, I was telling everyone that Dr. Lancer gave me like a cream that doesn't have a label, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It's like a dermatologist tested or dermatologist prescribed, if you will, cream. You can see it's just like a little white, little tiny thing here, and it's just a white cream. It's like something special he made or concocted, like, I don't really know, but he gave me that, and that helps. Like, anytime I have like a reaction again, I can just put it on and it'll help it go away. Also, I've been using the Sensitive Skin Polish and the Sensitive Skin Cleanse, these 2 bad boys. I use this at night, so a polish and a cleanse. The polish is like an exfoliator. I really only use that like twice a week. And then he gave me both a night cream and a day cream. This is a Nourish sensitive skin cream, so this would be like a day cream. But this whole line is like the sensitive skin line, and so far it's been good. Like I haven't had any issues. But I'm still using my Murad, you guys. Like Murad never irritated my skin, so I use this once a day, and then Lancer the other half of the day, I guess. Or I guess one morning, one night. I just can't even get it together today. I can't even talk today. So for Murad, I just wanted to like quickly tell you guys what I'm using. I actually use like almost everything from the brand. Like I have like 3 different cleansers in my cabinet right now. But right at this moment, I'm using the acne cleanser, the time release acne cleanser. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's white. And then I'm using the Rapid Age Spot Serum, which you put all over your face, and this helps with like acne scars. It just helps even out the look of your skin. This is the Renewing Eye Cream. Oh, it's white, you can't really see. Sorry guys, I know it's like pretty. It's pretty white, but if you just type in Renewing Eye Cream, you'll see it. I like it because it has a pump. But those are some of the products that I use. Don't irritate my skin. Just so bummed that I had this reaction, because I feel like now that it's like happened, it's like my skin is easily aggravated, and it's just like, it's terrible. So lesson learned, expensive foundations aren't always better. In fact, I found that, well, Cover FX is about, I think it's like 40. It's still kind of a higher price point, but that's vegan, and that's good for my skin. Like I haven't had issues with that, or the Bobbi Brown foundation. But like a lot of these like luxury lines like Chanel, Dior, I can't speak on the other brands because I really haven't tried their foundation, but I just know like for Chanel, like it's $65, $75 for this foundation, and it's definitely like not worth it. Like the fragrance, it's just crazy. And Dr. Lancer even told me, he was like, stay away from these bougie expensive brands, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, but I don't usually wear them. I think from here on out, I'm just gonna try like a little bit. If I try anything new, I'm just gonna put like a little bit right here and see if I have a reaction to it, because this was just terrifying. I don't ever want it to happen again. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, you guys know why. Also, it was kind of like, well, I don't want to say it was shocking to me, because people are just like, you know, just like to say mean things, but the amount of like comments about my skin on Instagram was like crazy. I'm like, dude, you guys, I'm obviously like, you could tell by the bumps I'm having some sort of like allergic reaction. I was just like, let me get on YouTube and clear this up. So if you do have this reaction, if you can get to a dermatologist, that helps. Also, I was told you could take a Benadryl, which when I took Benadryl, it didn't help. It didn't do anything actually. It might work for you. Just obviously stop using the product, get rid of your beauty blender or whatever you're using to apply the product you had allergic reaction to. That's just my advice. Hopefully it helps. So what is contact dermatitis? So I Googled it, and this is what it said. Any area of the skin exposed to an irritant or allergen can be vulnerable to a contact dermatitis rash. Contact dermatitis is not contagious, but a rash can spread from one contaminated area to another on one's own body. So that's what it is. It's basically a rash. It's an allergic reaction, and pretty much it can happen to anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just put the wrong thing on your face, on your arm, and boom. You can just go left, you know? Hopefully this helps some of you that are having the same reaction. Don't worry, it's gonna go away. I promise. It is definitely frustrating. You just wanna like hide. Try and let your skin breathe if you can, which means not wearing makeup. If you can't do that, I totally get it. But I just want you guys to know that this is something that's very common, and don't feel alone. Like, no, seriously, it's like traumatic when it happens, because you're like, your skin's clear and all of a sudden you have like this rash. So I just want you guys to know that it's common, it's gonna go away, and it's gonna be okay. Yay, it's gonna be okay. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and last but not least, shred and slay.